All right, so for those of you who don't know, group coaching is still going on. It is every Monday evening at 7:30 p.m. And this coming Monday, December 11th, we will be discussing who am I really? Who am I really? We're going to talk all about self-concept and how important it is that we have a healthy, high self-concept, high self-esteem. That is absolutely crucial to us being our best selves, and especially if our hope is to attract someone into our life that is, just amazing. We have to have a high self-concept. So group coaching is for women only. I've had a couple of gentlemen reach out to me about group coaching, but it is technically for women only. I want women to end this year strong and go into the next year feeling more confident, more secure within themselves, and, just feeling good. But it is for women only. Sorry, fellas. And technically, I am a coach for couples and for women. I do have a sprinkling of male clients. I do have a sprinkling of male counseling clients, but for the most part, I have a heart for women and I have a heart for couples. Good afternoon, I should say. There we go. Okay. It is hibernation season. So I just wanted to announce that if you have not been cuffed, if you do not have your bae, your boo, or whoever by now, it is hibernation season. It's time to go in. It's time to reflect. It's time to spend some time with you. And that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be an issue. You should be, when you're by yourself, you should be with the best person you know. And if you truly struggle with being alone, having periods of aloneness, having periods of alone time, there is work for you to do. Because if you don't like you, how you expect anybody else to like you? If you're not feeling you, if you don't like you, if you're not comfortable with you, how's anybody else supposed to like you? How's anybody else supposed to feel comfortable with you? I am my own best friend. I am the best person I know on the planet. And remember what I said, two things can be true at the same time. I can be all of that and I can still have work to do. That's what a lot of y'all struggle with, is dialectical thinking, which is two things can be true at the same time. I'm a bad something, and I continue to work and grow. I continue to do that inner work. Both of those things are true. Both of those things are true. See? Okay? But you need to hibernate, right? You need to give up this idea of, okay, I'm still going to cuff somebody, or I'm still looking, no, you need to give it up. At this point, you need to focus on yourself. At this point, you need to go inside of yourself. You need to work on yourself, okay? You need to figure out who it is you really are. Do you like that person? Do you genuinely like the person that you are? And if there are things about you that you don't like, okay, I want to see you work on that. I want to see you start to do that work and become better in that area. So for instance, let's think about the areas of our life that we need to reflect on. And you can write these down on a piece of paper, and then you're going to start to reflect. So the one area in my life that I want to get stronger in is my spiritual life. I want to get stronger in my spirituality. I want to read my Bible more. I want to pray more. I want to start journaling and writing out scriptures in longhand again. I was doing that for a good while, and I've gotten away from that. I'd like to find like a church home. Right now, I just go to whoever's church and, wherever I feel led, and God just speaks to me through whatever that person is talking about. But I would like to find another church home. I'm technically a member of St. Paul's Baptist Church, but I have not been there since before the pandemic. And I would like to find another church home. So in the area of spirituality, if I'm being really honest, I'd say I'm at a 5 and I need to get to a 9. So I would really, really like to raise that number up from a 5 to a 9. I really got to do some work in that area. Physical fitness, our health and our physical fitness. So one of the things about me is every time I go to the doctor, it kind of frustrates me. Every time I go to the doctor and I get my blood work done and they take my urine and they run all these tests and they do all this stuff, every time it comes back that, I am perfectly healthy. I don't have any conditions. I don't take any medications, right? Every single time. And yet I have these little aches and pains, or I have these little headaches. Excuse me. I have these little headaches. My throat. That's one of the things that I was talking to someone about, is my throat. And I believe it's because I be talking all the time. But I go to the doctor and they say everything is good. So that frustrates me. But I know the throat issue I have is I need to rest my voice. So let's put it this way. There are some things I'd like to work on with my health and my physical fitness. I'm pretty good about walking almost every day. I work out about 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes 5 times a week. But I really want to work on my diet. I want to work on eating a little bit better, going back to keto, like being more strict on keto, and resting my voice. That's a big one, because I think that some of the throat issues I have is I need to rest my voice. I need to shut up. And what else? I've been taking pretty good care of my skin and my hair, but just leaning into that area a little bit more. Finances, when we think about our money, is our money right? What's going on with our money? We need to start asking ourselves, okay, right now I'm on a financial fast for the month of December. So we need to get our finances right. Maybe you're overspending. Maybe you're eating out all of the time. Maybe you're, whatever. But get your money right. I would like to invest more. I would like to save more. I wasn't able to invest in my business as much as I wanted to this year, but, finances, think about your finances. Think about your relationships, and you can separate between like friendships, family relationships, romantic relationships, but assess each one of those. Colleagues at work, where would you say you are, on a scale of 1 to 10, and if it's low, how would you get higher? What else? So we got personal development, or your growth, thinking about that. Do you want to go back to school, or do you want to, thinking about stuff like that. All of these different areas in your life. December is a great month to start reflecting. Start reflecting on life. The reflection should start from this year. So really, you're just going to reflect back over this year, but you can go further. You can go further back and really reflect over your life and ask yourself, is this the life I want to live? If how I'm living right now, does this feel good to me? Do I feel purposeful? Do I feel happy, or full of joy? If the answer is no, then it's time to get to work. And for me, financially, the answer is no. I would like to strengthen some of my friendships and family relationships. Those areas, the answer is no. So I'm really leaning in business. I'm really leaning in a little bit more. So, but I want y'all to just hibernate, right? Just hibernate and take a couple of months off. I plan on taking a couple of months off. I plan on, not really going out socially as much as I do. I got a bunch of stuff going on this month. But I plan on just taking a break, telling some people no to some of their events and things that's going on, and just taking a break and hibernating and really reflecting. This month, next month, February, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to come home. I'm going to do what a lot of women I coach do on the normal, which is go to work, come home, and just reflect. Now, I'm not going to sit around watching TV and eating ice cream or anything like that, but I am going to work on things that'll make me and my life better. And that's what I think we need to do. You're not cuffed yet. I mean, it's December 8th? Yeah, it's a wrap. You just go on about your business. You sit down somewhere, you hibernate, you take a break from your normal social activity. Tell some people no. You can tell some people no. I know people like to, we're doing this, we're going here, but okay, no, thank you. Oh, thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not going to be able to do that. That's it. Tell some people no. Tell some people no, and sit down. Sit with yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goals and your dreams and the things you want to accomplish. Yeah, because if you're not cuffed by now, I'm not saying it can't happen, but maybe you need to go into hibernation. Maybe you need to hibernate. Maybe there's a reason why, and there's some things that you need to work on. So work on those things. And get used to, and I'm speaking to somebody very particular right now, get used to being comfortable by yourself. It literally surprises me that so many people are not comfortable being by themselves. And by yourself does not equal lonely. Aloneness does not equal lonely. I'm driving in this car alone and I'm not lonely, whether I'm talking to y'all or not. I go out shopping. I go to the movies by myself. I, will have a dinner at a restaurant by myself. I'm not lonely. I am alone. I am a table for one, but that does not, institute loneliness. But see, you have to fulfill yourself in other ways. And for a lot of people, they get a lot of their worth, their self-worth and value from other people. Like that's, for a lot of people, they're depending on other people to tell them who they are, other people to tell them they're worthy or they're valuable or they're lovable. No, you got to do that for yourself. Because see, when you operate like that, you are at a deficit. You are very weak in the sense of anybody can come along and tell you that. You got to get stronger. You got to be willing to tell yourself, I'm lovable. I am lovable. I am worthy. I am amazing. And yes, there will come a time where someone will come along and they'll see what I already know, and we'll make magic together. But until then, I'm still lovable and I'm worthy. And that's the reason why the whole comment that sometimes men will weaponize, which I think is funny now. I just laugh. I give them the laughing face emoji now because, if they don't like something you're saying or, I can't tell you how many men push back on me saying, oh, yeah, most of the men I date are younger. If you say something that they don't like, or they don't agree with, they're cut. They're what they will weaponize is, well, that's why you're single, right? As if that's a curse. That it cracks me up. Well, that's why you're single. As if that's a horrible thing, as if that's a bad thing. That's the worst thing that a woman could be. It really isn't. Y'all, it really isn't. Like, can I be honest? Can I be honest? Can I be honest? A single woman, and I know this is culturally, y'all are getting this from, just society or the culture. There are worse things I could be other than a single woman. Okay? I could be a battered woman. Okay? I could be a loose woman. Okay? I could be a lady of the night. There's way worse things I could be other than being single. So now I give the laughing face emoji. Like, and then I put the little clown emoji. Like, really? That's it? That's what you weaponizing? That's why you're single. Okay. So no, please don't fall for it. Please don't fall for that. It's a bunch of foolishness. But no, like I said, life is good. I don't have a whole lot of complaints. Like there's some areas of my life that I'm working on. I want you to work on them too. And I want you to enjoy the life that you have, whether that is partnered or not. And yeah, you can be single and be happy. You can be partnered and be happy. And yes, would I want to be partnered? Would I want to be married? Of course, that is what I prefer. If a healthy, happy marriage is not possible, the next runner up is a healthy, happy, single me. Okay. That's what we need to promote. Okay. I am not going to be married at all costs to anybody just because. That's just not going to happen. So we got to promote that. We got to promote that. Yeah. Be happy and healthy and full of love and joy by yourself, with with you. That's it. So that's my message. I got to run in here. I got clients to see. I got paperwork, y'all. I'm up to my eyeballs in paperwork. That's the one thing about what I do that I absolutely hate is paperwork. I hate paperwork, but I got to do it. That's how I get paid. You do this paperwork and file these claims to get paid. So it is what it is. But I'm heading in here now. Thank you so much for joining. Again, group coaching is going on. What about companionship to many single people? I mean, I'm not one for companionship. If I'm going to have companionship, it's going to be with people of the same sex or people of the opposite sex, but in a non-romantic way. So I'm not interested in, I'm going to be real honest. I'm not interested in companionship for men that want to have sex with me. No, thank you. I'll have companionship with my girlfriends. I'll have companionship with my guy friends. But outside of that, no, thank you. I'm not interested in companionship because if it comes with sex, it's called friends with benefits. And y'all already know how I feel about that. Thank you, Jess Villana. All right, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for joining me. Group coaching is on Monday night at 7:30 every Monday this month. All you got to do is email me, info@betterlovemovement.com, or send me a DM. But eventually, I'm going to email you. So send me a DM and send me your email, and I'll give you the information to join us. Okay? Group coaching rolls on. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, stay open to love.